Before your dog's teeth are cleaned, you're asked to sign something most people never read. I didn't think much of it either until I watched healthy dogs lose half their teeth that could have been saved. If you've ever scrawled your signature on that form, acknowledging tooth extractions as a possible outcome just to remove some yellow stains, you need to hear what I'm about to tell you. After 14 years performing dental procedures on dogs, I walked away from a six-figure salary because I couldn't stomach what I was seeing anymore. The veterinary dental industry is built on three carefully protected secrets that are costing dogs their teeth. Secret number one: the tooth loss isn't inevitable. I've personally watched dogs come in for routine cleanings and leave with half their teeth extracted. When it's your dog, those empty gaps in their mouth haunt you forever. Secret number two: the cleaning doesn't stop the problem. It removes surface tartar, but the plaque biofilm reforms within 24 hours. That plaque mineralizes, shelters anaerobic bacteria below the gum line, triggers inflammation, and slowly destroys the bone holding teeth in place. The cleaning is temporary relief, not a cure. Secret number three: there's a way to disrupt plaque biofilm and stop bone loss before extractions are needed. The technology exists, the science is proven. They just have no financial incentive to tell you because tooth extractions cost $800 to $3,000 per procedure. Then there was Max, Thursday morning, 11:15 a.m., 5-year-old golden retriever. He came in for his annual dental cleaning. His pre-anesthesia blood work was flawless, heart rate perfect, vitals strong. His owner, Sarah, kissed Max's head in the lobby. "See you in a few hours, buddy." She went to grab coffee, thinking about how fresh his breath would smell. Max made it through anesthesia fine, but when I examined his teeth under sedation, I saw what the tartar had been hiding. Stage 3 periodontal disease, bone loss around 6 teeth. Too far gone. I had to extract 4 molars that morning. Teeth that had been in his mouth when Sarah kissed him goodbye were gone by lunch. I had to walk into that lobby and tell Sarah that her dog lost 4 permanent teeth over what she thought was a routine cleaning. She collapsed into the chair. "But you said it was just tartar. You said this was standard. How did I not know his teeth were dying?" I gave her the rehearsed response. Periodontal disease progresses silently. Tartar hides the damage. By the time we see bone loss on x-rays, extraction is the only option. There was nothing you could have done differently. But I knew the truth. Max's teeth didn't have to be extracted. That plaque biofilm had been forming daily for years. It mineralized into tartar above the gum line. That tartar sheltered anaerobic bacteria below the gum line. Those bacteria triggered chronic inflammation. That inflammation destroyed the periodontal ligament and jawbone holding his teeth in place. It was a predictable cascade that could have been stopped at any stage if Sarah had known what was happening below the surface. So I did something I probably shouldn't have. I pulled periodontal disease records from 180 veterinary practices across the country. The numbers were staggering. Over 68% of dogs over age 3 have active periodontal disease. Millions of dogs losing teeth every year. Healthy dogs, dogs who came in for cleanings, dogs whose only problem was plaque buildup, leaving with permanent tooth loss. And here's the part that made me quit my job. The actual disease process, the plaque biofilm formation, the bacterial colonization, the bone inflammation cascade, happens slowly and predictably over months. It could be disrupted and stopped with the right formula applied daily before permanent damage occurs. But dental cleanings only remove what's visible above the gum line. They don't stop the bacteria below. They don't stop the inflammation destroying bone. They don't prevent the next extraction. Your dog is losing teeth, so clinics can bill for extraction surgeries and repeated cleanings that never solve the root problem. You're facing an impossible decision. Option A: schedule cleanings under anesthesia every 6 to 12 months. Risk anesthesia complications. Spend hundreds of dollars. Watch plaque rebuild within weeks. And bone loss continues silently until teeth are too damaged to save. Option B: do nothing. Let plaque harden into tartar. Let bacteria destroy bone. Watch your dog lose teeth one by one until they can't chew without pain. Both choices feel like betrayal. I spent months searching for an alternative, tested everything on the market. Toothbrushes, the plaque biofilm below the gum line is unreachable. Brushing surface enamel doesn't stop subgingival bacteria from destroying bone. Dental chews, dogs swallow them in 3 bites, 0 time to disrupt the bacterial colonies living below the gum line. Water additives, they wash right past the problem. Can't penetrate the biofilm matrix where bacteria breed. Enzymatic gels, surface level only. Can't reach the anaerobic bacteria colonizing in periodontal pockets where bone destruction happens. I was ready to accept there was no other way. Then I met Dr. Rachel Kim, former veterinary periodontist, lost her own 9-year-old Labrador to extractions, 8 teeth removed over 2 years from preventable periodontal disease. She spent 22 months developing something different, a probiotic and enzymatic powder that could disrupt plaque biofilm, crowd out anaerobic bacteria, and stop bone-destroying inflammation before teeth were lost. No extractions required. She sent me samples. Test it. Tell me if I'm crazy. I tried it on Duke, a 7-year-old German Shepherd. Stage 2 periodontal disease. Bone loss visible on x-rays around 3 molars. His regular vet said extraction was inevitable within 6 months. Day 1. Mix the powder into his dinner. He didn't even notice. Ate every bite. Day 14. I examined his mouth. The red inflamed gums around the compromised teeth looked pinker, less swollen. Day 42. I took new x-rays. The bone loss hadn't progressed. The periodontal pockets, the gaps where bacteria colonize, were shallower. The inflammation was decreasing. Day 90, his owner called me. His breath is normal for the first time in 2 years, and he's chewing on the hard toys he'd been avoiding because they hurt. What's happening? I ran a proper trial. 46 dogs, all breeds, all ages. All had stage 1 or stage 2 periodontal disease with visible bone loss. All had been told extractions were likely within the next year. 6 months later, 41 dogs showed reduced gum inflammation and no progression of bone loss. 16 dogs showed measurable regeneration of bone and ligament tissue. 0 teeth extracted, 0 surgeries, 0 anesthesia consent forms, 0 permanent tooth loss. The formula is called Dental Defense by Pluto. It's the only at-home dental powder that uses probiotic rebalancing and plaque disruption to stop bone loss before teeth are extracted, without surgery, without anesthesia, without gambling your dog's ability to chew. Here's how it works. Proprietary probiotic blend crowds out the anaerobic bacteria that trigger bone-destroying inflammation below the gum line. Brown algae weakens plaque adhesion and prevents new tartar from forming, protective shields for bacteria. Sodium hexametaphosphate binds to minerals in saliva to stop plaque from calcifying into tartar that shelters bacteria. Rosemary and green tea extracts reduce the chronic inflammation that destroys periodontal ligament and dissolves jawbone. 1 scoop on their food once per day. Done. 30 seconds. No wrestling, no extractions, no watching your dog lose the ability to eat normally. Dental Defense gives you professional-grade plaque disruption and bone protection without the extraction nightmare. Max haunts me. 5 years old, lost 4 teeth in 1 morning. All preventable. Sarah told me months later, I just wish someone had told me that plaque was destroying bone below his gums. I thought the cleanings were protecting him. I didn't know his teeth were dying silently. Those words keep me up at night. Right now, we're offering up to 50% off Dental Defense powder for dog owners watching this video. Comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee. If you don't see healthier gums and reduced plaque in your dog's mouth, full refund, no questions. Click the link below right now. Not later today, not this weekend, now. Because every day you wait is another day plaque biofilm mineralizes into tartar. Another day anaerobic bacteria colonize deeper below the gum line. Another day inflammation destroys more bone. Another day closer to that extraction table. Another day closer to permanent tooth loss your dog will never recover from. Sarah learned that lesson with Max. Your dog can't see the x-rays showing bone dissolving around their teeth. They can't research periodontal disease. They can't tell you their teeth are loosening and their gums hurt. They're depending on you to stop the destruction before extractions become the only option. You just found it.